Hiya, as in higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Let's do our affirmations, daily affirmations for the inner child. We are on July 24th. Yeah, 24th, July 24th. It's all about mistakes. I will grant myself a pardon for past mistakes. Today I will come down from the attic of my past. I have been living up there for far too long, sorting through a chest of old rags of guilt and shame. Critical voices from my childhood contributed most of the rags in the chest. Voices that told me I was never good enough, that I must always do more or be more to be acceptable. The voices of shame from my childhood are the voices of my dysfunctional parents. Today I will replace their voices with a new voice that reminds me of all the wonderful qualities God has given me. I will soothe my pangs of guilt over past failures by pardoning myself for being less than perfect. In doing so, I will absolve my inner child. Today I will come down from the attic of my past and shut the door firmly behind me. I no longer have to live in the past. The sunshine and joy of life are waiting for me. Yeah, mistakes. It's more like it feels, critical voices, being told you're never good enough. This type of energy really is difficult to carry within the mind and the soul and the heart space. So really, it seems like healing those spaces in the healthy way is really, really good. I get a sense, so this kind of feels, this really a little bit, I'm just going to share a little bit of my opinion here on this, and that this kind of feels like replacing. I'm going to just replace this. But it's important for you to really heal that space. Heal those spaces in your heart so that they don't constrict you every day still. I mean, we would love to be able to just snap our finger and all of a sudden everything that we don't want in our life or don't want to keep doing, the old habits, the patterns, the addictions, anything, whatever it is, to just be gone. But ideally, it takes time, we can read this page and we can honor it and accept it. We understand where it's coming from. But this one page isn't necessarily going to take it all away. So just be gentle with yourself if you are going through this. Definitely understand mistakes are opportunities. This is something profound. This is going to help you tremendously if this resonates for you, that mistakes are opportunities to learn, understand, and grow. Also heal. You'll be able to heal some wounds. Guilt and shame were a very big part. It's just as simple. It's a very big part of this culture, our world. It's all about guilt and shame. And it's all about looking, being the prettiest, being the skinniest. For men, it's like being the buffest and having the most tone. Imagery is just so, ego is just so full and thick in a lot of places in the world. It feels like we've transpired from that a little bit, but it's still very much present in our lives and in this world that we live in. So, and guilt and shame, this can even go back to witch wounds. And there were male witches as well. There were just more female witches. But, you know, being guilted and feeling shame it's sad that it was actually kind of the norm, and it's been kind of the norm in our society, but it is ever changing. So that is a wonderful thing to know. It's beautiful that the more people that awaken and allow themselves to start thinking for themselves, to step away from the herd and start solo journeying within introspection and being their own light, guiding them their own self, the more that this world is going to change into a positive light, I feel. Let's see what we can get about mistakes. So it would be interesting to know how many of you really, how many of you feel with this. Do you have sunshine and joy in your life now? Is it authentic? You know, is it like an attic for you to go and it's like laying bags to rest, laying old bags to rest. And sometimes this can also be contributed because maybe perhaps there were bags that you picked up that didn't have your name on them. Yeah, did not have your name on them, but yet here you are carrying them because you're a helper, because you're an empath, because you want to help the people that you love, and you want them to feel good about who they are at the sacrifice of yourself. And this is where it's extremely crucial and important to begin to implement self-worth, love, and unconditional love for yourself. Set healthy boundaries. Stand up for who you are. Drop the weight and the bags of others and carry your own. Call back your power. Here's just a little piece of what is a really good video by Joy Plus Soul, and it's Call My Power Back. I call my power back to me from every person, place, entity, any place I may have left it. I lay down the weight that doesn't belong to me as well as the weight that does. That's those bags. That's those bags you're laying down. Yeah, I recommend checking her video out and listening to that if this is something that you really want to move away from, because this doesn't bring up just mistakes and old weight and shame and guilt. This also brings up perfectionism. How many of you that struggle with this also struggle with perfectionism because you didn't want to make a mistake, because you wanted to please everyone, and you wanted everyone to be happy like you were happy, and you didn't, it made you sad to see others so sad, you know? Yeah. All right, what a good one. So grant yourself a pardon for past mistakes. Come down from the attic, close that door, and open up. When you close that door, your sunshine and joy door are going to open for you. Yeah, let's see. Spirit, what can you help? What do you have for us to help with this mistake and the inner child embracing? Willpower. That's right. That's right. Yeah, call your power back to you. Willpower. Look at you standing here holding the world in your hands. Huh. You got the whole world and the moon. You're holding it all. Willpower. And this is exactly where your solar plexus, this is in your solar plexus. This is in your inner child. Your inner child wanting you to have your willpower back. Your willpower to protect her or him. To protect your body, your soul, your vessel. Yeah, to not just, to understand now that you don't need to sacrifice yourself for the sake of someone else's benefit. Yeah. We have 5 of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit. Ooh, yes. Thank you, Queen of Cups, coming in strong. There's something about all this earth energy. There sure is a lot of earth energy going on right now. So the 5 of Pentacles is definitely referring to a sort of struggle, a struggle that you are having. You're out in the cold. There's a door right there where you can get warm, but you're choosing. So are you being stubborn right now about something? Are you being stubborn about something? Because I'm kind of getting that feeling. You could be feeling a lack, feeling like you lack the ability to let go of the mistakes, or to not have that perfect attitude about something. Then you move over to this 4 of Pentacles. So this is this is one way to look at this, okay? The despair and the doubt. But there is another way that's being given here, and it's perseverance. It's keep going. It's to keep moving. There is growth through hard times. Just as I said, mistakes. Look at mistakes as opportunities to grow. And this card is affirming that statement right there. Know that if you're cold right now, you won't always be cold. And also that cold air is also healing your body internally at this time. Now the 4 of Pentacles that we have is, well, it could show that you're just like, you have something that you want to do. You want to play cat and mouse. And you're holding on tight. You're holding on tight to 4 mice. You can't even eat all of them at once. And how are you going to play with all 4 of them at the same time? So to a degree, this can show a little bit of hoarding those emotions. Like you're holding, like it's very difficult for you to let go of this shame and this guilt that has been part of your life for so long. So you're going to go back and forth with this, and just know that it's okay, because you just continue practicing and working with it. You know, sometimes cold turkey isn't going to work. And in this instance, it definitely isn't. We can't just snap our fingers from our conditioned mindset and everything change to brand new. Like like our internal computer system is going to just all of a sudden switch it to, okay, I'm clean. I don't even have that memory anymore. Or, okay, I've healed that memory. Now I'm a different person. I don't have perfectionism. You know, we can say I don't have it, but in the end, unless we do the work and put time and effort into ourself, into who we are, it's really unlikely that it's going to take place. So just don't let this part keep you back, and you're not going to, because you understand in this space, you understand that this is just a part of it. It's a bump in the road. It's like, okay, I'm going to persevere. Now I'm just going to like hold on to it all and not let it go. But here we have this Queen of Cups energy, that we're ending with, that is very loving, nurturing, beautiful, peaceful, has food. Yeah, look at this. I mean, spirit's there with you. You have some masculine energy around you, protecting. You're very pure energy. You're able to communicate in this space now. You can communicate to anyone about anything that you feel. You can apologize if you'd like, but also let them know why you were the way, why you said the things you said, or what you're working on here that may have slipped up and went back to an old way. It takes a while sometimes to really retrain the brain. So just don't beat yourself up if you are working on this and releasing guilt and shame slowly, because that's how it happens for us. You have your willpower. Look at how you start. You're starting with your willpower, holding the world in your hand. And you're ending with the Queen of Cups, with an abundance of food, love, the divine cup, and staring peace right in the eye, inner peace, the inner peace that you've been seeking. Yeah, so the attic door is going to be able to stay closed. You don't even care what happens to the attic door. Maybe it flies off the hinges. The door doesn't even matter, because it just can't, none of that can affect you anymore. You could walk right in that attic space now, after all of this, and walk right through it and feel fine, because you're healed. So that's kind of my point in the beginning that I was trying to get across. It's thank you, Spirit, for helping me make this point with these beautiful cards, because that is what is being offered here for you. Yes, it's very beautiful. Yeah, don't beat yourself up about things that go awry or go astray. It doesn't work out, doesn't fit, isn't making sense. It just is an opportunity to figure out, well, how can I approach this differently? Well, I messed that up. How can I fix this? Can I fix it? Or is it best for me to move on to something else now? But what is my lesson that I learned through this? That is the most important of all. That's the message I have for you today. Have a cosmic day and night. Meow.